Time again for another installment of the basics, and in keeping with the Star Trek customizable card game, I want to talk today about the Borg subcommands and how they work, because there are people that are not very clear on this, and it can be confusing because of all the different designations, but I will explain to you today how this all works if you are playing a Borg deck. So you're putting together a Borg deck, but you're a little confused at how the staffing works. Because you see colored circles where you would normally see a gold or a silver star. For example, like on this Ferengi affiliation, he has a gold star which represents command. That is how staffing works. But for the Borg, it's different. The Borg have these little colored circles, either green or red or blue. Now, those are considered subcommands, and for the Borg, blue means communications, red means defense, and green means navigation. And you'll see that on the different drones. So for example, on the navigation drone, you'll see navigation, stellar cartography, and it can help you download things to get you around the spaceline quicker. The red is strictly defense, and you'll notice a lot of them will enhance your weapons or give you greater ability to fight battles or enhance your shields. Blue is communications, and you'll see them if you have certain drones like 9 of 11. They'll share their skills, or their engineers. They'll help you out, keep your ships running smoothly, and be able to give you more power. Now, that being said, there are special Borg cards that have multiple. And in cards like these, especially with the Borg Queen, because she's the Borg Queen, she can pretty much do anything with the Borg. She has all three. So a lot of the Borg ships, the smaller ones, she could pilot them herself and move them up and down the spaceline. Same goes with 7 of 9, who also has extra attributes, which is a great help in a Borg deck. And some alternate universe type cards like Weyoun of Borg, Gowron of Borg, Tomalak of Borg, etc. Extra skills, but also all three subcommands. Now, as you'll notice, Borg ships have a different degree of what they need to get them going down the spaceline, whereas another affiliation you'd need a command staff icon and 2 minor icons. A lot of the Borg ships need between 3 and 4 different colored subcommands. The bigger ships like the Borg Cube, the Queen's Borg Cube, and Locutus's Borg Cube need 1 blue, 2 green, a red, and additional Borg personnel to get them moving down the spaceline efficiently. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I get more Borg onto my ship, especially if my red alert card has been nullified? As I've mentioned in previous episodes, there are a couple different cards like Awaken and Activate Subcommands, which instantly gives you the ability to download more Borg drones to your ships and or outposts and get everything started. And as I've also mentioned before, especially when you're building a Borg deck, you want to find the happy balance of different subcommands, but you also want to have heavy hitters like I have here in my own Borg deck. And again, I'm only showing you a sample of what's in my deck. I'm not going to show you everything. Now, I've said before on the show that the Borg are one of my favorite, if not favorite, affiliation to play as. And it's not just because of the raw power and the fact that they're already almost unstoppable. It's the fact that with those cards I've mentioned, like Activate Subcommands, Awaken, and there's a couple more, you can get more people onto your ships faster than most affiliations can, especially if there's no red alerts in play or anything like that that helps you download. And it's a big help, because once you get your cube staffed and moving it down the spaceline, no one's going to touch you. So it's advantageous to learn the subcommands, how they work, and put them in your deck with cards that will help you bring them out that fast. Have a great day, everybody.